Yesterday, all right, it's bothering me. Okay, what was all the? Oh, you know, you got me a dictionary, a German dictionary.
I did,
right?
yes.
How did you know though that I would be getting a job in Germany?
Well,
I'd not mentioned it to you yet. We hadn't got to Dover yet.
Yeah, I put in a few phone calls because, you know, people were getting sick of Morecambe, and I'm a man of the people.
So you're telling me that you're behind all of this?
I'm certainly a factor in some of this.
I thought I could get there on my own. I thought for a bit I wouldn't need you, but apparently I do need you to get higher levels of management under my belt.
Well, that was foolish, wasn't it, to think that?
Well, I don't. I appreciate it, but it feels almost false now. It feels like
you haven't deserved it.
It feels like I've not achieved anything.
Yeah, we haven't really. Technically, you haven't done anything.
No, you haven't done anything. All right, well, forget that then. Let's get on with it.
Yeah,
sure.
Maybe
No.
Maybe achieve something then.
Right then, hello folks, welcome back to another exciting episode of the Road Trip Save. We are now finding ourselves in Germany. Dynamo Dresden is the team that we're playing with, and Dresden so far have had a very interesting time of it. Since I've taken over, I've plunged us into debt. So, the board are going to be unhappy about that, I imagine. But it's for a good cause. That cause, promotion. Ben, last time we were with you, you were in the bottom 3. Has that changed? No, it's not changed. We're still in the bottom 3, but actually things have changed quite a bit. We've had our winter break. We're in the start of February now, in 2023. And if we take a look at our fixtures, you can see, since that 3-1 defeat then to Grenuth Firth, I should say now, if people would like the real name fix for Germany that much, drop a like on the video and we'll do the real name fix. If it hit 2,000 likes, I'll get the real name fix for Germany. See? That's compromise right there, because it's a faff. That's why. But the friendlies went well. We won both of those. We then played Köln, who obviously are a Bundesliga side normally, and a 1-1 with them. A late penalty from Diallo gets the goal, and all of a sudden, folks, things are looking better. Now, the reason I didn't show this next game against Darmstadt was because, well, I'll show you the league table. They were actually top at the time. I thought, we'll leave that. We'll just play 2 games against relegation rivals. That makes more sense. Nothing good will come of it anyway. We then won it 1-0. So that was interesting. A 45-minute goal it was. We'll bring you that, because why not? And, of course, because of the January, because of the winter break, we've made some changes. We've brought in some names, and it's just not shown. That was the highlight. Well, you can picture it in your minds. I'm literally not going to show you. Just imagine it. It was good. Left side, top corner. That was it. So we're playing Frankfurt and Duisburg today. You can see why we picked them both. They're both at the bottom of the table, so that's why we're playing them. Now, of course, as mentioned, we've brought in a few transfers. If you take a look then at this current season, that's the first year. That doesn't work. Players have left. Players have come in. First of all, on the outs, Nils Pettersson, Filip Prozinek, Vasil Kursig, I think, Simon Koller and Antti Jurek have also left the club. They've all gone out for a little bit of money, some of them, but mainly these were the guys, top earners, big wages, players that I couldn't really afford to keep around. I noticed the guy that scored against me last episode, we sold him. Okay, I didn't know that beforehand. So they've gone out. On the terms of the wage budget, we've shredded it. Now, if you look at how much is available to us, 24,000, everything's looking good, and we still had a little bit of transfer budget left over as well. So let's go to the players that we've brought in. We'll go from the bottom, work our way up to Sebastian Bartkowski. We'll start then with Lucas Roppula. From Austrian Vienna, we've spent 87,000 on him. He's an Austrian Premier Division player, so we brought him in. Decent heading, marking and tackling are okay. Physically, still just about there at 31 years of age. He'll be here till he's sort of 33, 34. Looks solid, looks well-rounded. Currently 3.5 star current ability, better than the majority of defenders who were here when I came. Luckily, I've brought a couple in, though. This is one of those. Dicko Koppers, left-back. I wanted a better, more experienced, more stable left-back choice, and this is the guy I've gone with. He's in on loan at the moment, though, I should say, from Switzerland, and has already signed a deal with Elche in Spain, so he's going to be off at the end of the season. I mean, he would have been anyway, but you can see here, he's very, very balanced, good first touch, marking, tackling very good, physically good, mentally good as well. He's not an amazing player, he's just that solid fullback that you want in a team. 3-star current ability, looking good. Giannis Pissamoglu has also come in at central midfielder, Greek 22-year-old. This is exciting, isn't it, by the way? We're bringing in players. You can already tell they're a step above what we had at Morecambe. Deep line playmaker is going to play play at the base of our midfield. As a few people questioned, why is he playing like a possession tactic with players that can't pass the ball? What I'll try to do is bring in one or two technicians, to quote Brendan Rodgers, and this is one of those guys. He's already worth 1.4 million. He cost me 350,000 from Sporting, and yeah, fits beautifully in there. Giannis Pissamoglu. I'm saying that right. I'm sure I am. If I'm not, then it's too late. Now, alongside him in midfield is Tamas. There's a Z in there. We'll just say Zanto. I think that's what he'd want me to say. Tamas Zanto, the Hungarian's been brought in as well. Again, another midfielder, so beautifully well-rounded for the second tier of German football. 4-star current ability, 4-star potential. At 27, this is what he's going to be like. We've signed him from Ibar for 975,000. He's been around a little bit, played in Austria, played in Hungary, and in Spain. He now comes to Germany. He had a spell there once before, didn't work out so well. But I actually think he's the perfect man to play in the middle. Sadly, though, has been out injured, hasn't actually played for me yet. But I think it'll be good. He got injured in a friendly. It was a nightmare. Right, 2 to go. Hendrik Lamar is going to also play in the centre. We've got a nice mix of midfielders. This guy, 6'3", powerhouse in the middle. Technically not as good as the other two that we've brought in, but a 26-year-old German is what you need in a midfield. We signed him then from Ingolstadt, has been around German football for a long time, started off his career at Dortmund, moved on to Schalke, and has been elsewhere as well. And yeah, for £37,000, I don't think this is too bad. We'll sit in the middle of the midfield with the other two boys and looks good. And then finally, Sebastian Barkowski, the Polish international, at 20 years of age, has been released by Dortmund, had a loan spell last year, but it was just a free transfer, and I thought, you know what, this is the kind of guy I want to pick up. You can see there from his attributes, good finishing, acceleration, pace, good, composure, off the ball also decent. Some of his mentals are really lacking. 3.5-star current ability though. For me, he's the Geraint Selleck of this Dresden side, and he's going to start off me up front. But now, we've thinned the squad out a little bit, that you'll look at this and go, you've not thinned the squad out at all. We really have. We've thinned the squad out. I think with some of the additions we've made, with some of the players we've got, we're an average side that are looking to get better. And with the formation we're playing, a 4-1-2-2-1 formation, a 4-3-3, I think we've got all the tools now to be a very good side. I think our attacking area is strong, our defence is far more stable, and I mean, we beat the team that were top of the bloody league. What more do I need to tell you? The squad is too big still. There are still some players on big wages, but I think overall we have a good balance to the team now. If you take a look at the squad depth, you can see across the board we've got players that can play in every position. If you think now, great goalkeeper, 2 great centre backs, a great right back, struggling left back, but I'm happy with the player that we've got. I just showed you him. Left side we're doing okay, right side of attack we're doing okay, central midfield, defensive midfield, great options, and up front we've got a few decent striking options too. This guy, by the way, Florian Altenberg, has been a lot of interest in him. He's 17 years of age. He came through Dresden's youth academy. Going to try and get him involved as much as possible. Already physically quite good. 14 finishing, 13 first touch. 17 years of age. This guy could be a superstar. So we'll try and play him as much as possible. But we've got Bart there to lead the line for now. So without any further ado, that's the team. Let's get involved then into our first game. Hopefully, it's a game we can win. It should be a game we can win. It's against Frankfurt, and I'm hopeful. Now, if we can start stringing some wins together, we've got. I've just selected a bench there, by the way, so I'm already improving. I'm already learning up here. If we can string some wins together, I'm confident that not only will we survive, but we will put ourselves in good shape for next season, especially with another summer under our belt for me to really refresh the squad and get it playing the way I like it to play. So right then, let's get involved. I should have really gone through the team, shouldn't I? Hilman will be in goal. Fatih Dink, that's not how you say it. That's just how it comes out of my mouth. The Turkish right back, very, very solid, of course he is. Miotike, Donker, Koppers, Pissamoglu, Hepner, Brenner, Holscher, Siegert, and Barkowski. I feel like I'm doing a test when I have to read those out. You'll get to know them as we go along. I'll try and show quite a bit of this season. I feel like we need to get to know this team, and play more games with them is the way to do that. Okay, then we are in it's kind of an orangey colour now I think about it. The orangey black kit against the blues, and I'm just hopeful that after good results against the top 2, by the way, that's the big thing. We know that's not been the problem for me. Getting performances against the better sides, that's never been an issue. It's beating the bottom 2 that we play today that has so many times caused us problems. And as I say all of this, they come forward, it's wide. I'm so much more nervous against this sort of team than I am playing a top 6. There's no pressure against the top 6. You play people in and around you. Paderborn are down here. Munchen Lions are down here. We've got issues. Again, if you don't like any of these names, I will real name fix it. 2,000 likes. I think it's a fair trade. So at half-time, pretty boring first half. I'm going to get assertive. People have been a bit critical. I'm a bit too passionate. Need to be more assertive. I'm going to say, should I say I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen? Yeah, we should be beating this side. They look fired up. There we go. I think that's the business now. Now, 2 of our midfielders are struggling with knocks or have been injured recently. So we're lacking them as the ball's put in. Pissamoglu, I just quite like saying it. Puts it into Hepner. Coppers. Who's going to be the superstar of today's game or today's episode? Coppers tries to cross it in. It's not the best cross ever, but good defending, gets back involved, and you can see already the system we're playing. We've got these 2 midfielders here. We've got someone sitting as a deep line playmaker. 2 wide men with Bart up front, and hopefully these fullbacks can push on and cause problems as well. Dink's very, very quick as Holscher plays it into him. He's got options in the middle, plays it forward into Bart. Bartkowski with the goal. Or do we just call him Bart? I don't know. I feel like calling him Bart would be fun. I've not had a Polish striker since Pixie, and we nicknamed him, I think, Pixie, and now we've got Bart, maybe. Oh, I'm debating it. We'll see. Right, if he scores a hat-trick, we'll get it done. It may have deflected in. We'll take the goal. All right, 1-0. Good, solid lead. And this was, I mean, the first game he played wasn't good. It was with a side that weren't that good. We didn't have a bench. Today, though, we look better as they've got a chance. Ball played in. We've given away a penalty. Why, after the little speech I've just given, does this occur? What? Save it. They could have gone 1-0 up earlier. But no, with a chance to equalise, well, let's see who's taking this. Cock is taking it. Will Cock pop it in there? Cock's popped it in. Well, I never. Sebastian Cock. We've all got a Seb. So Cock scores it. It's a solid penalty. The keeper gets hands to it, but it's not enough. We're both down here. We're both struggling. There's about 15 minutes to go. Do we bring on Dalio? He scored the penalty in the last game. He's a big old target man. I think we try and work things around him now. We'll go attacking with him. I'm also going to change a midfield player as well. We're going to bring Dividi on to play just behind him in an attacking midfield role. Pissamoglu is going to be more of sort of a support player now, less defensive. Now our midfield has become a little bit more open. It's not that solid, but we're looking to pick apart this side and get a goal. So let's see if we can do that. I'm not worried about defending. I'm worried about getting a winner. Probably should have gone attacking as well. As the time ticks down, 10 seconds to go. This will be the final chance of the game. This will be the final chance of the game. Okay, Jesus Christ. We've cleared it. Full time then. Dresden 1, Frankfurt 1. Not a terrible result. I mean, again, I don't want to lose this. If we lost this game, I'd have been disappointed. I'll say you were unlucky today. I think they'll like that. It was all right. Not the best performance. We've given away a penalty, so these things happen. Very dull game. Right, Duisburg playing next. They're rubbish. We should beat them. Right, it's in a few days' time. It's in a week's time. So, I mean, the sun will probably have gone down by the time we actually get to it. So, see you in a moment. I want to get Zanto and Lomar back in the team. Once them 2 are back, you'll see a change in our midfield. Okay, folks, welcome back. We've got a little bit of a quandary here. I'm very tempted to play Hendrik Lamar in this side instead of Bremer. This role is made for him. So I feel like we are going to make that change. We'll put Bremer on the bench maybe instead for Davidi. Right, I think that what we'll do is then we'll go into this game with this lineup. Himmelman in goal, Dink, Miotke. That can't be it, Ben. So we'll go into this game. Himmelman in goal, Dink, Nino at the back with Donkor, Koppers at left back, Pistamoglu, I love that. Hepner, Lomar, Holscher, Sigert, Bartkowski up top. It's Bart. It's going to be, it's Bart, isn't it? It's just what I do. Okay, this team is more than capable of beating the side at the bottom of the league. They're piss poor. Their striker is... Oh, we were beating this. I'm not even describing them as a team anymore. Just we're beating this. A team such as ours should win this without any problems at all. That's what I'm telling them, because that is the fact. Okay, here we go then. We need this win. This is a massive win. If we lose this, they come back into it a little bit. We fail to push ourselves out of this. Like if you finish 16th, right, you play the team that finished in the playoff spot in the division below. So we want to get well out of this, well out of the way of any sort of relegation fears. Our goal difference actually isn't too bad comparably to the teams around us. So we've got a chance here. Shot on goal. It was Lamar, and keeper made a decent save. But this is the type of game we've got to take with a scruff of the neck. No messing about. You'll notice the sun didn't only not go in. It's now just shining on me. So that's always nice. That's a chance. Oh God. Well, it was very pinbally and it hit the corner flag. That was, I think I'm in the way, but it hit the ball hit the corner flag. It was mesmeric. And I'm thinking already, do we change this up to a more control style? Do we go just simply more attacking? or do we stay as we are? This first half, much like the last game, isn't really producing all that much. I think we are indeed actually going to go attacking for the second half. They're a side that are there to be beaten. We're away from home. We can still come out with a win today. They've all listened keenly. I'm going to say, look, you can make the difference for us today, and hopefully that's going to make the difference in the game. Come on, boys, we need this. This is a very, very important result, and it would be so me to be able to beat the sides near the top and struggle against the sides near the bottom as they come forward. Like, they've been rubbish all year. This is not happening to me. Cleared, Bart's on it, and all of a sudden, from defence to attack, Bart is pretty isolated up there on his own, plays it inside, the ball continues to move forward, Holscher with it, oh, saved onto the post and cleared. That was a very good chance. It's a free kick for them now, ball's put forward, the keeper came and didn't get there, and they continue to play very neat football, and it's another penalty! We can't be doing this! That's 2 in 2 games, what is going on? Madura is stepping up for Duisburg. We've got to save it, really. And we do save it. Oh, my God. Okay, we're still in this game, well in this game. Question is, why aren't we scoring a goal here? We're gonna switch up to control for the final half an hour. We've actually got a chance here, though. 25 minutes to go. Seeger into Bart from distance. Oh, my God, what a strike. And that is why he's one of the best free transfers I've had on Football Manager this year. But with the finish from the edge of the box, let's look at it in 3 dimensions. It came out of nowhere. I think the phrase would be a bolt from the blue as Seeger lays it into him. I'm thinking he's probably not going to score from there. It's quite a difficult angle, but finds its way into the back of the net. The keeper gets hands to it, but it's not enough, and we take the lead. Now, we're in control. If you can just keep this steady, you can already see down there, look, we're out of the bottom 3. We're fighting out already. I want a mid-table finish. This team is more than capable. I will say now, the time has ticked all the way down. Final chance of the game. The ball's being cleared, and there we go. Fantastic. I'm so pleased with that. 1-0 against the side that we should be beating, and we have beaten. Himmelman deserves all the credit as well, by the way. At 34 years of age, continues to get better, and wow, there we are. Then saves the penalty to keep us in the game. Bart gets the goal, and he's on his way to becoming an icon of this save. We're now just, what is it, 18 points off the top of the table. Do you believe it's possible? If so, do drop a like, and we'll roll on to the next one. Right, then that is going to bring today's episode to the end. If you've enjoyed it, please do leave a like. Are you enjoying the Dresden adventure so far? I'm having fun. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, and I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of the Roadtrip adventure. We love with care from this adventure. Until next time, goodbye. That was very fancy, wasn't it? This sun is pissing me off.